Hello everybody, Scp-Slayer here, and welcome to the second part of the mod showcase that I did like 2 days ago. Today we're going to be going over the new textures. There's 2 new textures. The other one's over there in that thing. And the new chambers as well as new facilities. So first off, Scp-1507 has had a texture update. It looks much nicer now. If you don't remember, they originally looked kinda just pink and not really detailed. This one looks rather detailed. Anyway. You know, I'll show the second texture when I get over there. But first, we have the updated chamber for SCP-019. And there's literally no change whatsoever. Except for one thing. Hello, 019. That. There's a cooling block now. Or cooler. That's literally the only thing that was changed. There's just a cooler in the ceiling now. And that is it. This is still a weird section to have access to, but I guess logical. Anyway, now we're gonna head over here real quick, because this is an interesting one. This is SCP-966's chamber. And if you go up here, and over this way, and in here, it leads to this, with a new block. The chains. These were a block that you saw in 012's chamber too, but it's very interesting how they're used here, just holding up this platform. And of course, the SCP is down there, but it's the SCP that you can't see unless you're wearing these. Excuse the anti-hazard suit. Yeah. These guys. The Sleep Killer's chamber got updated. And then if you want to access that room, it's actually interesting because it's a double sealed door. They're in this room right here. So if I open this, it's just their chamber. Alright, yeah, it's a double hermetically sealed door. No one is in here, okay. Good. And I'm gonna do such time. Set day. And now we're gonna go over here. This is Scp-250s Chamber. This is the one that got a model update. It also got a room update, unlike the other one. So this one is actually really cool looking. It's literally, they gave it a giant dome. Where's the SCP? There he is. Get your head out of the wall, please. What are you doing? Why are you just walking into that wall? So yeah, as you can see, the model looks much nicer. It actually looks like an Allosaurus skeleton instead of a T-Rex skeleton. All I was missing was these horns, frankly. But they did a lot more detail work, and I like it. I love the way the bones work, too. They actually look like the actual bones they're supposed to look. And if you go through here, you got like a little research area. And then They've replaced the reinforced armor with SWAT armor. In that room. Then of course we have the little area, which is made rather nicely. This is much nicer looking than the original. Now, also all of these computers just say SCP-250. Now, for the last upgraded chamber. This one is interesting because they completely changed the block it's made of to green panel blocks, which are a new block that was added to add some detail. And I really like this block, actually. It looks really nice. They also added these, which are metal walls. And then we have reinforced granite. Because if you don't know about this SCP, the only thing that can hold it back is granite. So we've got through here. Got like a little entryway, and then there's the SCP. Alright, that's the anomaly that if you touch it, you become a crystal. It's a quartz crystal. Okay, now, time to start going over the facilities. I think I'm going to start with the original, which is right here. It's kind of floating, which was weird to find. Anyway, with the original, it's all sealed off. You have to go through here, flick that switch, and then it'll open. And there's mobs inside. This is just like a little side door that you could use. And I need to clear out these mobs. Give me this. Just get the hell out of the way. Anyway, the puzzle to this one was just go through here. There's shadow spiders. Don't get bit by the shadow spiders. You gotta go to the electrical center. And then flip the switch. Lights come back on. And there you've done the main puzzle for this facility. There's also like this little back section here. Leads to the medical bay. They seem to have changed this slightly. I don't see the chairs. Oh yeah, they removed some of the chairs. I guess they just didn't bother replacing them. Fun fact, they removed some chairs from the mod. And apparently they didn't bother replacing them with anything. At least in the structure. And if you go over here, you got like this little bathroom area, I'm guessing. I'm not sure what this is. But there's also this little filing cabinet area where we can find a bunch of loot. So the entire place was basically just a loot area. Until you get... I'm just gonna get rid of these. Until you get through here. I wonder, did they fix the cafeteria glitch? Did they at all touch this structure? No, they didn't. Fun fact about these lights, they glitch out every time. And the glitch is just, this block should not be there. Second you remove that block, it works. It's not even needed for the structure. It's just a little bug. Each one of the lights does that. You just gotta try not to destroy the circuitry when you're fixing them. Now, if you go through here, that's the heavy containment area, which has the eyeballs, 939. Then over here, there's like a little vent that you can go up and that'll take you to the warehouse. Then we have the containment room for the shadow spiders. Excuse me, 939. Alright, sorry for that interruption, guys. We have SCP-718, which is the eyeballs. And then we have over here, it's to the storage area, which is where SCP-939 is. And these do open and have like little things in them. You just smash them open and boom, you have loot. Also, everyone in my house decided to be very loud at the same time, and it just, I don't know. Yeah, we also have this broken room. Not sure what's supposed to be there. I don't think it's a containment chamber. Could I? Oh, these things are in the way. Love you guys. Forgot to mention there's a bunch of 966 in here. There's also a 966 in this hallway. And it leads to the data block. These data banks are the main focus of the structures. Anyway, that's all for this structure, so I'm just going to teleport to new facility 1. So this is the new facility. Looks much different. And this was the first one that I discovered. As you can see, it's got like a little reception area. It's got the flashing light. Damaged ceiling lamp. If we go through here, the hallway's flooded. But if you go through here, you got like a little area where you can find loot. There's actually some generally okay loot here. There's a lot of loud things in this area. Anyway, there's surgeon crabs and water through this way. So you gotta fight your way through the surgeon crabs. Then into here. There's the surgeon crabs containment chamber, where they're supposed to be. I would probably try to block this up in a survival world. And deal with the outsiders. You can also get SCP-148 in here, if you can gain access to this room. It's also got key cards in here and stuff. It's a level 3, so not bad when it comes to key cards either. Excuse me, surgeon crabs. We also have down this way SCP-098, the containment chamber rather. That's how you access it. Here's this stinking surgeon crabs. Then there's like the little observation area. And then, to complete the puzzle for this area, you have to go all the way down here. That's just a personal computer there. You have to go all the way down here and flick the security lock for the main door. And then there's like a vent. It's meant to look like it's been opened. I don't know if this... Is there a way to get in there? Or no? Hold on. I don't know if there's any secret around here. But I feel like there's supposed to be a secret way of getting through without killing all of these SCPs. I'm sorry, is there just a water thing up here? Not here. It's very weird that the floor piece is there. That's an interesting thing. So there is just water up there. Okay. It's kind of a water piping. Ah, one of the surgical crabs came out. How about no? Anyway, if you go through here, you will find SCP-1507's Containment Cell, which has been busted open. Note, these ones are hostile. Or at least these things have been made hostile. And they've broken into this little area, which can be accessed via just going through this door. Leads to this. And then the way out is like right here. You gotta go all the way around through here, and there's the databanks. You know, the big reason to go here. Because, fun fact, they made it so that data banks don't just spawn all willy-nilly in the world. You can actually activate that, but they don't just spawn. So, that's their thing. Now, I'm gonna go to the last bit. The second new facility. This one's long. More long than it is girthy. And this one acts like the heavy containment area from SCP Container Breach. And I actually kind of like it. It looks very nice. And it really gives the heavy containment vibe. If you go through here, it leads to the little check-in area. You know, the areas that we just saw outside. And then if you go this way, you find 143 FR's Containment Chamber, which is the chicken coop SCP. So that's why there's chickens here. You go this way, there's like a filing room. And then in here, there's a bunch of the SCP that are just running around. And maybe a mob. There's just these Pyroraptors, which are from the SCP. And anyway, if we go down this hallway, we find a 020's Containment Cell, which you see a skull and a notebook. The dead note is: a fire sparked on the east wing, causing an explosion that released SCP-02 blood spots. The entire area is probably contaminated by now. I locked the door with the others still inside, not taking any chances. I am sorry. And then there's just the sealed door. There is nothing that I found to open it. So you just gotta place a button or something. Lever, I don't care. I would suggest a heavy button though, because I'm gonna put these on just to show you. There's no unseen mold around, as you can see. Second you open this, you're entering unseen mold just everywhere. I'd suggest wearing anti-hazard suit while exploring this. It's a nightmare trap. There's none in here. There is a heavy turret. And it's a hostile one. And I'm actually gonna take this off so you can see. Also, cool thing about the unseen mold. If you don't have those on, you can't see them at all. There's just nothing here. Also, if you're wondering, this block is called metal sublevel. Alright, here's the actual SCP though. The SCP-020 container. If you right click it, you get a vial of SCP-020. So yeah. That's that one. Then there's a hostile turret. That go through here, go through here, go through here. You find the 005's Containment Chamber, which also happens to have a letter in it. It's a very nice looking Containment Chamber too. This note is, sorry, I got it first, Maynard. Maynard is one of the researchers famous at the SCP Foundation for being involved with the key. So, yeah, he got it. Now, we have medical bay over here, which leads to SCP-500. And the data cell, or a data cell. And not just SCP-500, but also, if they're right here on top of it, someone just left an untitled document. Which, if you don't know, is the item to summon SCP-2000, what was it? 2521. And it will kill you. It is very weird. And also, that is it. As far as this facility goes. There are very few SCPs that you can actually extract from here. And it's very weird. But yeah, that is all. So yeah, that's all the new update pieces that I had to cover this video. I don't even know how long that took. That took 24 minutes. Probably less once I edit it up, because there are a few parts I'm gonna have to cut out. But yeah, I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. Anyway guys, I will see you in this video. Peace!